Hi guys, welcome back to Taste of Asia, UE49's channel. I know it's been a long time since I posted anything to YouTube, but in the midst of our global crisis with the Covid-19 epidemic, I thought I would take the time that I have, all this time that we all have now, to try and help my subscribers and any viewers to my videos on how to save time and money by giving you some tips on food prep and how to make your life easier as far as preparing meals for your family. And so we moved into this new house after all the crisis with the Hurricane Michael in the Panhandle, and I have a lot more spacious kitchen now. And I'll just give you a quick view of the new house, and then we'll get started. Before, I lived in a townhouse about 4 streets down, and we purchased a single family home now, and it gives us a lot more space, and God has been good to us. God has blessed us, and I'm just trying to do my share to give back to the community, to the to my subscribers, and show you some things that can make your life easier as we all shelter in place. So this home has a very open and spacious feel to it, and I just thank God for all the blessings we have. So I'm going to realign the camera and show you what I've got going on today. What I'm going to show you today, we're going to review some stuff that makes it easier for you. And what I did was I purchased some sirloin steak while it was on sale. If you find these family packs of sirloin steak for $4.99 or $5.99, you need to stock up, and then you can cut them and put them in your freezer, which is what I did. So I'm taking out 2 of these packs today, and my wife's cousin also asked me, I know you have so much experience in food, and how do you prepare things so easily, so quickly? Well, it all has to do with prep. Getting your things prepped ahead of time, so when you go to make your meal, it's easy. I'll show you a couple of things that I did, and I do. I have bags of these spring rolls that I make up. You can see this? And I put like 16 in a bag, and I freeze them. Actually, I sell these to my coworkers and to my wife's coworkers, and they're very popular. But this is something you can do, and I have a video of this on my channel. You make them up. The spring roll wrappers are $25 to a package. So if you get 2 packages of the spring roll wrappers, you can make 3 16-pack spring rolls, and then you put them in your freezer. And it's very easy. Like when you want to prepare a meal for your family, depending on how many people you have, you just take them out, and they thaw out very easily in your microwave, and then you fry them in a little fry daddy or something. Another thing that's on my channel is sesame chicken. So when you find boneless, skinless thighs that are on sale, you follow my video and you you prep the chicken, and then you put it in quart or gallon size bags, and it freezes very nicely. If you take this out a day ahead of time in your refrigerator and you put it on a sheet pan on 375 to 400 in your oven, when it gets nice and crispy, then you can just take the sauce and heat up the sauce in your microwave. And I'll show you how I do that. You make up a batch of the sauce, and you put it in. I put mine in the empty Kikkoman bottles because I use so much soy sauce. But this, you just you give it a few shakes. You pour it out in a little saucepan because it already has the cornstarch in it. It's already been thickened. So once you reheat this up and it comes to a simmer, and you just put it in a mixing bowl with the chicken you've crisped, and there you have a nice hot meal for your family, sesame chicken with white rice, you know? So all these little tips you need to keep in mind to save you time, you know? Take your garlic, right? Take your garlic, put it in one of these little mini choppers, chop it up, and then you put regular old vegetable oil, suspend it, you know, you stir it up so you get to all the bottom is covered with the oil so it doesn't turn color, and then whenever you need some fresh garlic for your stir fry, you have it without going through another step in prepping. So these are all things that I've gone through on my channel, but I thought now would be a perfect time to review that. Okay, so as far as the sirloin steak, I spent about $20, and I made like 4 packs of these that I cut in packages, and I put in my little chest freezer, or if you have room in your freezer. Then when you need some for your stir fry, you're going to do what I'm going to show you right now. Of course, it's always easier to cut your meat, slice your meat when it's a little bit frozen, a little bit. So here's what I have. So I'm going to trim off any fat that was left. I trimmed it up once, and then I'm going to just cut it in a size that's easy to use for stir fry. And now you'll see I hold my knife at an angle. See how fast we can do this. By the time I cut these 2 packages of meat up and mix it with the velvetizing salute, process, which is cornstarch, oil, a little bit of water, and you can add a little bit of baking soda, maybe a half a teaspoon is like a tenderizer if you prefer. But this is sirloin steak, so it's really not necessary because sirloin is by nature tender. That's one piece, one package. So these 2 packages, which are about probably maybe 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, will make enough for 3 meals. Easy. This one's a little bit more frozen, but nothing that the cleaver can't handle. See how I'm holding the knife on an angle? My intention to do this is to show you guys how to save time and, make it easier on you while we're all like in this situation at home. Might as well prepare what you can and make life easier. Okay, I avoided the last piece because it's got a lot of fat without wasting any. And now you see that this is when I mix this up and tenderize it, with the velvetizing process, that's enough for between 3 to 4 packages that I'll put in like a regular sandwich bags. Flatten it and put it in your freezer. I'm going to keep 1 package out today because for dinner, for my wife and I, I'm making a simple that dish, tomato beef and egg over top of rice. So I need tomatoes, onions, and green onions. And remember, the green onions, you get those 2 packs with like 2 bunches of green onions, you know, and you cut them up and put them in your fridge. You can keep them in the sandwich drawer or wherever, so you don't have to be cutting these all the time. They'll stay good for a week, you know, 5 to 7 days. And then like when I make this dish and then I need to add some green onions, I just shake some in from the bag. So, you know, all these things save time and make it easy for you to prepare meals for your family. So today when I do the stir fry, I will post that video for you guys too, so you can see how easy it is when you do your prep ahead of time. Okay, signing off for now. God bless you all. I hope everyone stays safe.